Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down something you have almost definitely seen online, maybe even just a few minutes ago, that 5-second security check.
Oh yeah, you know this screen. You're trying to get to a website and boom, you're stopped. You're waiting. It's this universal and, let's be honest, kind of frustrating online experience.
But have you ever really stopped to think about what's happening in that brief pause? What is your browser being asked to prove, and why does it even need to?
You know, the funny thing is, the answer is hiding in plain sight. If you look closely at that screen, you'll often see something about enabling JavaScript and cookies. These aren't just techie buzzwords, they are literally the two keys that unlock this whole security checkpoint.
So why is this check even necessary in the first place? Well, it's because the web is constantly under a massive, invisible siege.
Get ready for this number, because it is staggering. On average, websites face 1.7 million attacks from automated bots every single minute. That is a constant, overwhelming wave of automated threats.
And the primary weapon in this online war is something called a DDoS attack. The goal is simple. Just flood a website with so much fake traffic that it gets completely overwhelmed and crashes. For businesses, this is a disaster. We're talking lost revenue, damaged reputation. And for you and me, it just means the sites we need are suddenly gone.
This analogy really paints a perfect picture. Imagine a store opening for a huge sale, but the exact moment the doors open, 1,000 fake customers with zero intention of buying anything just rush the entrance. They create this massive jam, and real shoppers can't even get in the door. That's a DDoS attack in a nutshell.
So how do you stop that kind of digital mob? You hire a bouncer. And that's exactly what this verification screen is doing. It's acting as the internet's digital bouncer.
Yep, in those few seconds, the website is basically putting a friendly but firm hand on your browser's shoulder and saying, hold on, I just need to check if you're a real person before I let you in. It's a quick, automated security pat-down.
So what is it looking for? The key differences between a human and a bot. A human's browser can run modern code like JavaScript and accept a cookie, which is kind of like a small digital ticket to prove it's been there before. Most simple bots, well, they can't do either of those things, and they often make requests with an inhuman speed.
So it all comes down to a quick three-part checklist. First, it asks your browser to solve a tiny invisible math problem using JavaScript. Most bots can't. Second, it hands your browser that temporary cookie, that digital ticket. Simple bots won't accept it. And third, it checks for any machine-like behavior. Pass these tests, and you're in.
So why does all this matter? I know it can feel like a small annoyance, but that 5-second pause is actually incredibly valuable for the stability of the entire internet.
It is so easy to see it as just an interruption, but it's not. It's an active shield. It's a frontline defense system that protects the services, the information, and the communities that you rely on every single day.
So what does that 5-second pause actually buy you? It keeps your bank, your news sites, and your favorite forums online and accessible. It stops malicious bots from scraping your personal data off social media or manipulating prices on e-commerce sites. And by filtering out all that junk traffic, it helps ensure a faster, more stable internet for all of us.
So the next time you see that just a moment screen, you'll know it's the internet's digital bouncer at work. But this brings up a fascinating question for the future, right? This is a constant arms race. As malicious bots get smarter and better at mimicking human behavior, how will this simple 5-second checkpoint have to evolve to keep up?